Most Americans remember the Spanish-American War as a quick and decisive victory. In only a few months, the United States defeated Spain and emerged as a major world power. But behind that victory was a military plagued by poor logistics, disease, confusion, and years of neglect. In many ways, America won the war despite being remarkably unprepared to fight it. When war with Spain erupted in 1898, the United States suddenly faced a challenge it had not anticipated. Following the Civil War, the Army had been dramatically reduced in size. The entire force numbered only about 28,000 officers and enlisted personnel. That was sufficient for frontier duties, but not for a major overseas conflict. Yet within weeks, the nation needed troops for operations stretching from Cuba to Puerto Rico and the Philippines. Recruiting volunteers proved easy. Patriotic enthusiasm swept across the country as newspapers promoted the war and thousands rushed to enlist. The problem was not finding soldiers. The problem was training, equipping, transporting, and organizing them. Military camps quickly became overcrowded, supplies often arrived late, and commanders struggled to manage the rapid expansion. The United States had entered a war it was not fully prepared to fight. Many Americans expected Spanish bullets to be the greatest danger facing U.S. troops. Instead, disease proved far deadlier. Military camps became breeding grounds for illness. Typhoid fever, yellow fever, malaria, and dysentery spread rapidly among soldiers. Medical facilities were overwhelmed, and military leaders often lacked a modern understanding of sanitation and disease prevention. Thousands of soldiers became sick before ever reaching a battlefield. In some camps, disease inflicted more damage than combat itself. For many American servicemen, the most dangerous enemy they encountered during the war was not Spain, it was illness. While the Army struggled with mobilization and disease, the Navy delivered a very different performance. American naval modernization during the previous decade had created a fleet capable of challenging Spain at sea. Under leaders such as Admiral George Dewey, American warships achieved decisive victories against Spanish naval forces. The destruction of Spanish fleets gave the United States control of key waterways and allowed American operations to continue. Without naval superiority, transporting troops and sustaining overseas campaigns would have been far more difficult. The Navy did not simply contribute to victory. In many ways, it made victory possible. The Spanish-American War transformed the United States into a major international power. Yet it also exposed serious weaknesses within the American military establishment. The lessons learned during the conflict helped drive reforms in logistics, medicine, planning, and military organization. America won, but victory revealed just how unprepared the nation had been for modern warfare. History matters because people matter.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It really helps the channel grow and helps more people discover military history. Be sure to subscribe to HMS History with Michael Stroud for more stories from the battlefield, campaigns, and hidden corners of military history. And remember, history matters because people matter. I'll see you next time.